3 returned to Florida from the World Baseball Classic. He pitched 3 2/3 innings, allowing 4 runs on 5 hits, and he struck out 5.
The University of North Carolina is one of the premier basketball programs in the country. This year, they're considered one of the favorites to win it all again. Well, think about the caliber of player recruited by Tar Heels head coach Roy Williams. Now imagine how good that player is if he accepts a full scholarship before his sophomore year of high school. Russ Thaler reintroduces us to Kendall Marshall.
6 years ago, Kendall Marshall was a 5'1", 90-pound 6th grader, starting for his high school varsity basketball team at the Evangel Christian School in Dale City, Virginia. Now he's a 6'3" junior playing for Bishop O'Connell in Arlington. Marshall has shown enough promise that he accepted a full scholarship from Roy Williams to play at the University of North Carolina before he'd even begun his sophomore year of high school.
Growing up, it was always my favorite school, but I never thought that they would actually end up recruiting me. It just seemed like a fantasy at first, you know, because North Carolina, that's like a mecca of basketball, you know, and then when it comes true, it's overwhelming.
One thing Roy Williams said to him when he offered him the scholarship, I'm offering this scholarship because you're a great kid, because you're a great student, and you're a very good player. But I'm not offering you the player that you are right now. I'm offering the player that I know that you're going to become.
Kendall Marshall has always played at a level beyond his years. After all, he's been seasoned by 6 years of high school experience.
I've been banged up a lot. Players, like, if I go to box out, they might shove me out the way because I'm smaller and maybe not as strong as them, and some players take that advantage and push me around to their advantage.
And soon he'll be in the ACC, ready to run the show for the Tar Heels.
The key to having a great program, as Carolina is you have to have an orchestrator out on the court. And you got all these top players coming in, and you have to have, the coach has to know how to keep all of them happy. And I feel like as a point guard that I'm the best at that job.
Marshall already catches himself daydreaming about Chapel Hill. In fact, he's writing a journal for InsideCarolina.com. But those around him ask, what's the rush?
I try not to think about it as much because I'm enjoying him playing at high school so much. And it's a blessing to be able to play at a high school like O'Connell and then be able to go play at Carolina after that. So I'm just trying to enjoy every moment in the present.
He's been touted as the best 5th grader in the country. He's been touted as the first sophomore ever to commit to Carolina. And the thing I like about him is, he enjoys O'Connell, and from the social aspect, he enjoys the school, and I see him enjoy himself. And I think that's important because he's a great student, he's a great player, but you know what? Sometimes you got to be able to have that outlet and still be a kid, because remember, he's only 16 years old.
Kendall Marshall is indeed a gifted basketball player whose humility supersedes his talents.
Basketball, I just want to do the best that I can, hopefully get to college, and if I'm real lucky, maybe make it to the NBA. If I don't make it to the NBA, I just want to have a good job and do what I have to do in life.
Just continue to stay humble, keep God first in your life, and keep family close to you, because that's all you're going to have in the end.
Man, I'm old. Up next on Sports Night, brought to you by Geico, Lance Armstrong took a spill on his comeback trail. We'll have the latest prognosis coming up.
If you have something you want to say about the NCAA tournament, Comcast Sportsnet is looking for viewers who want to be part of